Hello, my friends. For this reading, the center card seems to be yarn. You are all tangled up. Everywhere you look, you see problems, you see knots, things that need to be untangled before you can move forward because you do feel like you are unable to move. There are puzzles and tangles everywhere. It's just really, really difficult for you to do anything right now. You just feel like you're unraveling a bit, or you need to unravel. Now, the interesting thing is that this deck is basically a Lenormand deck, which is different than tarot, but included in it is a set or maybe suit of animal cards. So you got the elephant, which makes me think that this is really about you, whereas the other cards are about your situation, things that are contributing to your entanglement and feeling of frustration and stuckness and just seeing problems everywhere. But I also pulled the elephant card from the animal spirit deck because I think the two of these, I think this is who you are, so I think it's useful to look at both elephants, so to speak. So looking at the animal spirit elephant, we have unstoppable, auspicious, wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. This is from the Animal Spirit Guidebook. The elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. So that actually gives you some indication of what to work on right now if you're not clear on what you should be doing to help yourself or this situation. Anything that helps you understand yourself better, improve your self-knowledge, would probably be a good choice. So some introspection, journaling, time alone, time in nature, anything that allows you to be still and quiet in your mind. Even working out, if that helps you quiet your mind, then by all means work out. Whatever it is that helps you to get some space, mental space, maybe emotional space, so that you can understand yourself a bit better and just let thoughts come and go. And I know that sounds very meditative, but you don't have to sit still and do it. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for everybody. And I have a great deal of self-knowledge. I did not get there through sitting meditation. You don't have to either if it doesn't work for you. Okay, so the elephant is also referring to Ganesh, I believe. So Ganesh is a Hindu god, the remover of obstacles, but yes, also the god who puts obstacles in your way if you are not going the right way. All right, so when in balance, one-pointed focus, generous, loving. When out of balance, misunderstands fate. To bring into balance, trust. All right, that is the animal spirit elephant. And from this one, this animal spirit elephant, we have gentle, lucid dreams, keep your wits about you, powerful, wise, trust. Once again, we have trust. Easily remove obstacles, telepathy, and supportive. So, Elephants do have a great deal of knowledge, or why did I say that? They understand a lot, and they understand their own power. They know that they're big and strong, and they figure out how to use that for their advantage. So that may be what you are in the process of developing. It looks like you may be developing. So this elephant card does not talk about psychic things like lucid dreams or telepathy, but it has a very active third eye. That may be something to consider. Maybe your third eye is coming online. And that can be very disruptive, I think. If you've been living a very ordinary or conventional kind of life. But we have here anvil. Resolve, purpose, focus, concentration, resilience. Strike while the iron's hot. Take determined action, strength, and persistence. As an elephant, of course, you would have all of these characteristics. But you are tangled up, and you feel that you are at a crossroads. You have multiple choices, and choosing which one, weighing the options, deciding. Independent road trip. So this is why you need to clear your mind, because you have some choices to make. Now, the next thing we have, this next row, we have dog. Supportive friend, helpful, playful, faithful companion. A friendship turns to love. Sibling, soulmate, peer, pet, vet, doctor, nurse. However, I have been seeing a lot of videos online about dogs choosing their people. So someone came up with the idea that instead of people going down a line of cages and choosing their dog, just pointing and saying, I'll take that one, that they should put people in a room in a circle and let the dogs come out and choose the person that they want. And it seems to be much more successful in terms of the people and the dogs forming a connection. And maybe that's meaningful to you in some fashion. A different way of forming connections, valuing the perception of someone else. But then we have this third person involvement. It doesn't have to be a romantic third person. There's a variety of ways for people to be a third person in your life. So this may be someone else influencing you in some fashion. It could be a love triangle. It could be a stranger, an outside party, a third wheel, a rival, or just simply too many people having opinions about how you live your life. This ties into Chandelier quite a bit, I think. It all suggests a tendency to be overly concerned with the opinions of others, of apparent status, regardless of what is going on underneath or behind the scenes. The illusion of luxury, elegance, enlightenment, refinement, sophistication. I'm not seeing beauty, legacy, celebration, tradition at all. But I am seeing the potential for enlightenment of some sort. Finally, I did draw one more card. I think this is more of an outcome or direction card. I think direction is better than outcome, because there are no promises of this being any sort of an ending. But we have Clover, which is luck, happy coincidence, unexpected rendezvous, a fling, good fortune, carefree, a reward, flirt, short-lived. So, something happy or lucky is coming your way. However, it may not be a long-term thing. But let's see, what do we need to know about this? I'm really much more interested in the elephant. It's interesting. Card popped right out. They do not always do that. In fact, usually they don't. We have iceberg, more than meets the eye. Unseen, look deeper, cold, mysterious, subconscious, buried memories, illusion, hidden depths, complex. What is going on with you? All right, did you have a yes or no question in mind? If you did, make sure you clarify it now, because we got a card that has an answer to a yes or no question. All clear? Here it is. You got the Sun. Yes. The Ace of Swords. Interesting, considering I would have associated it with the Major Arcana Sun card. Yeah, okay. Yes, energy, power, climax, fulfilled, pride, radiance, success, vigor, divine masculine. Okay. Daytime, victory, happy, warm. Well, it's winter as I'm doing this. I would love to be warm. Or warmer. And this is, considering that we also got the Clover card. Well, that's all good news. What else? Are you a masculine? We have wine, developing over time. Flavor, family, the legacy, the good stuff, finesse, alchemy, transformed, ripening, age as well. You are really going through a lot, aren't you? I say that because there is another card that came out with this one. All right. These two seem to go together, more or less. And, of course, this one was specific to that. But here we have Hornet's Nest, volatile situation, trouble, hostile environment, stung, danger, discord, aggression, watch out, conflict, anger, actions have consequences. And considering we started out with this, yarn, all tangled up. But, remember here, we have crossroads, journey, multiple choice, weigh the options, independent. Maybe for the first time in your life, you're being truly independent. Okay, so all tangled up, hornet's nest, volatile situation, trouble, hostile environment, stung, danger, discord, aggression, watch out, conflict, anger, actions have consequences. You are figuring something out about your situation, and it is helping you to develop, to alchemize these difficulties into something really good. But it's going to take time. Developing over time, see? And developing over time. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. It's It's going to take time, and it's going to take ripping off the Band-Aid. You are going to have to liberate yourself from something, end something. This hornet's nest situation, it does have to end. You could think of it as a harvest. It's all lessons, right? Ripping off the Band-Aid. There will be a shock, a surprise, a reckoning. And yet, I think this is the outcome. Developing over time, alchemy, transformation, ripening. And I think this elephant aspect of yourself is coming to the fore. It's been held back as long as it can be, I think. And what's done is done. Walking boots. Journey, adventure, exit, walk away. Self-reliance, take steps, exploration, pursue your own path, freedom, independence. That's what I see for you. Maybe for the first time in your life. It's a big step. We're all trained from a young age to be part of a group, to be very group-oriented, to conform, comply, and then perhaps for some of us that doesn't work anymore. It's not going to be true for everybody, but if this reading is for you, it probably is true for you. I'm wishing you all the best. Good luck with your journey.